Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tablemon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off.
Tablemon.
Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. As I've mentioned, I am on vacation, so I'm pre-recording this. That's why I haven't been streaming, but I should be back in full force in November after I've taken this very well-deserved rest, I hope. So today's video will feature good old vanilla ADPZ, the deck that everyone loves to hate. It is pretty powerful, it is pretty annoying to deal with, but I mean, it's the best deck and the numbers don't lie, right? We have ADP using Altered Creation GX, get an extra prize card, do 30 extra damage, and then Ultimate Rate dealing 150 and attaching 3 basic energies. It's really, really powerful. We have Zacian, of course, to go with that Intrepid Sword, a great ability to finish your turn, and also we have Brave Blade doing 230 damage, so that with the ADP GX you deal 260 and very few Pokemon can stand up to that. Now we do have a Mawile-GX with the Captivating Wink ability. You get to look at your opponent's hand, choose any basic Pokemon and bench them. You can prevent them from using Dedenne, Crobat, Eldegoss, which is pretty fantastic, or just fill up their bench so that Mawile can do extra damage. I have Oricorio-GX for support here, Dance of Tribute. It used to be Oranguru, now I have Oricorio. It's just having that access to 3 extra cards can be pretty impactful, and if your opponent's targeting Oricorio instead of your ADP or your Zacian, you're probably in a good spot anyways, because you do have the support of 3 Dedennes and the Crobat as well, so Oricorio should always survive. And even though this is not a non-GX deck such as Ball SSH, where you get to use Oricorio a bunch of times, this deck usually finishes games within 3 or 4 turns, therefore you only need to use Oricorio once to make sure that you're not whiffing that crucial boss or the crucial Metal Saucer. Now, 4 Research and 4 Boss are the only supporters in this deck, maximized Quick Balls, Cherish Balls as well, along with the Spinners, the Pokémon Catchers, the Metal Saucers, and the Energy Switches. So basically 4 of every important card. We have 3 Water Energies adapting from, like now we have an 8 Metal Energy, 3 Water split. It used to be 9 and 2, but the Heavy Crushing Hammer meta has forced a 3rd Water Energy into a list, and so let's jump into a ladder and see what we can do with this ADP Zacian deck. Now, it is arguably the best deck, and therefore it is the most hated deck as well, the most teched for deck, the most accounted for deck. So we're probably up against the mirror match. The mirror match, there's not much you can control outside of the coin flip, right? We do get to go first, which is always good. If you manage to use your GX without benching either Dedenne or Crobat, then you have an advantage, especially if you're going second. That is a possibility, but yeah. So my opponent already in a very good spot, right? In order to accomplish that, I will Spinner. I do have the other 2 waters. The 3 waters also help with pricing issues as well, so that's not bad at all. So honestly, I'm just gonna Dedenne change away this hand. I'm not happy about benching at the Dedenne already in the mirror match. I'm also not happy at all that I did not get a single ADP, right? I feel like I should attach energy here. Definitely should attach energy, and I'll just go ahead and Intrepid Sword. No ADP and another water energy down, so things are not looking great for us. Yeah, like I haven't found a single Quick Ball or a single Cherish Ball out of the 8 that I play in the deck, plus the 2 ADPs, and I've already looked at almost half the deck. So, my opponent is playing the Crushing Hammer version versus the Pokémon Catcher version. Just goes ahead and researches, that's fine. Decides not to mention the Dedenne, of course, that's a smart move. We do see a Zacian. It's gonna be crazy if she already found Energy Switch and everything else based on the speed that she played that. I thought she did. It would be fantastic. I have 10 cards that I can top deck, not prices notwithstanding, because I didn't check them. And it's crazy. Like, she's playing Crushing Hammers and Tool Scrapper and the Duraludon and Big Charms. Wow. Okay. Alright, so I really need to pull off my GX attack here. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. And that is a beautiful top deck. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna be researching this turn. So that was a beautiful top deck, right? But like I said, I did have so many outs to that. So I'm gonna play this. Hopefully, yeah, let's bench the Dedenne. Dedenne is also running Marnie and Vitality Man, so she's basically running like everything. She's literally running everything. She did lose a few hammers, all of the hammers. Okay, so our energy is safe. We will GX first, and that's usually a big advantage, right? That is usually a big advantage. So I'm gonna bring up the Dedenne, I guess, and then I need a switching card. Otherwise, this is all for this has all been for nothing. I did not, in fact, find the switching card, so that's not very nice. I will send the ADP, only one Dedenne left. I want that in the deck, I guess, so I'm just gonna Dedenne change here, hopefully finding one of my 5 switching cards. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? What's the next card? Or it was like, wow. Okay, well, that is one way you can lose the advantage of going first, right? My top deck made such a big difference, and then I just got crushed by RNG not finding my my switching card, right? If I had GX there, I would have been perfectly fine. I would have gotten Marnied, probably. Vitality Band doesn't matter. We do know she has Switch, I believe, in her hand. Oh no, she doesn't? Okay. So hopefully she whiffs now. Like, she needs switching card and water. Immediately searches for that, so I'm guessing she didn't whiff. Yeah, she doesn't whiff the switching card, and I do. Now, I wonder how many boss's orders she has, right? Based on the fact that, jeez, what a hand, man. And I'm gonna have to flip heads. Okay, so this is not looking great at all. I wonder how many bosses orders she has. Right, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Because she's playing so many attacks for so many different matchups that you have to wonder, like, Duraludon, Tool Scrapper, Vitality Band, Marnies, right? So that takes up space. It definitely takes up space. So if she doesn't have boss and I flip heads, I still have an advantage. If she doesn't, then I'm in trouble. Like, I'm in trouble no matter what, but, oh wow. Well, it's not a boss, but that's good enough. Arguably better than the boss that turn. So yeah, not much you can do about that. Generally not much you can do about that. She's gonna Ultimate Ray. Didn't play a supporter. Maybe she has boss in her hand as well. Maybe she was deciding which one to play. If she was, then playing the boss, I think, would have been slightly better. Okay, so now I do get to Dedenne change. I do get to Dedenne change for a boss in case my Pokemon Catcher is Tails. But the games, if they find boss, they win. If not, they lose. It's as simple as that sometimes. Yeah, it really is as simple as that sometimes. So my only hope would be Reset Stamp, but I do not play Reset Stamp. So that is a mute point. I don't have any other basic Pokemon. No. And I have 1 boss's orders left. That means I priced 2 of my boss's orders, which is fine. That means I have a high chance of getting a boss of my price cards. I'll play that. Obviously no energy left. I'll also do this. I'm just thinning, right? Because none of these cards matter anymore. And I'll go ahead and retreat. Take the KO. And now we might see the well played, or not. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Glad that I flipped heads. Doesn't immediately promote, So we'll see. Yeah, we'll generally see what happens. If she doesn't have boss, she loses. If she does have boss, she wins. Doesn't immediately play it. She's 10 damage short. Maybe she plays a 6 second. She's thinning cards for the Crobat. Right? She's thinning cards for Crobat. Crobat for 5 will probably definitely net her the boss. Yeah. I mean, she GX first. I whiffed my switching card. She didn't whiff boss. What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? The crushing hammers didn't matter. I played 5 switching cards. I couldn't find one. It's out of my control. Yeah. No skill involved in this whatsoever, other than in the sequencing. I won the coin flip. I had an advantage. I whiffed. I lost that advantage. She never whiffed anything. Her list was incredibly teched out, which like takes away from her possibilities of finding the right cards at the right time. Versus mine, where I saw a lot of cards and I still couldn't find my switching card. That's the game, right? That's the game we play. Does feel like it happens more often to me though. Like it definitely feels like I whiff more often than my opponents. Definitely feels that way. Like I feel like a lot of my wins, like I earned them, you know, I struggle through. Whereas my opponents, they just like, they get by. Okay, I thought about attaching the water, but realistically, I have 2 other waters, so I'm fine with that. I'm also up against not the most competitive deck, I would say. I wonder if he's playing hammers though. Feels like every deck is playing hammers lately. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll attach 2 energies this turn, that's fine. So I rely on Intrepid Sword, right? I do rely heavily on Intrepid Sword to get me out of this hole, but I have so many outs, so many outs that I think this is fine, yeah? Well, so much for having so many outs. Oh my god. And it's like, think about the times we've played against ADP, and they never whiff anything, right? What the heck? It's not the decks, it's generally me. Like, if you've seen my videos lately, it's generally my bad luck. There's just no other way to describe it. My bad luck lately is just out of this world, yeah? And I can compensate so much with my skill, but my bad luck it's just out of this world lately. Alright, so we get Claw Slashed. That's definitely not it. That is definitely not it. Okay, I'm gonna... No, I don't care what my opponent's hand looks like. I'll bench this guy and then I'll Intrepid Sword. Okay, well, we'll be able to GX this turn, but just like last turn, we're GXing 1 turn too late. And that's never good. We're GXing 1 turn too late, and that is a big deal. That is a really big deal. But it's generally out of my control. Like, it's generally out of my control. It's crazy though that happens this often. Okay, well, there's a Charizard VMAX. I think I've lost now. I think I've lost, right? He goes wild, I mean, he goes Claw Slash, then Wild Fires, and then I lose. Yeah, I've lost. I have absolutely lost this game. He was gonna take a knockout there, and then next turn he was gonna take knockout on my ADP whilst I GX'd. Like if he hadn't GX'd, then I had a chance to like attack that thing twice, and I would have been okay. But no. Not quite. That's 2 losses. 1 against a mirror match. Yeah, both losses because I whiffed so badly. And then my opponent, I don't know. Like, this deck is made to not dead draw, and I dead draw. And then welder decks, they just find welder every single time. I don't know. It's just, it's crazy to see. It's generally crazy to see. Okay. So we actually have a good chance at getting the GX attack off this turn. All I'm missing is an energy switch, right? Which hopefully, wait, what am I getting here? Which hopefully, should I take out? I mean, I need Mawile anyways, and I don't care about benching other stuff at other points. I'll also do this. I think I'm gonna set up Oricorio, and I'm gonna research, right? Yeah, I'm definitely researching. Okay, so let's take a look at my opponent's hand. Switch, boss, research, energy. Okay, so his plan is to attach energy, research, that's fine. If I go ahead and GX here, that's gonna be amazing. If I don't, it's not the end of the world, but it might hurt me. Well, I mean, I could bet a change, right? I don't think it's worth it. Okay, well, because the Metal Saucers are so key in this matchup. That's why it didn't, you know? If it was another matchup, if it had been the mirror match, I 100% would have bet a change, but oof. Okay, so we got reset stamped. That was his top deck. Interesting hand. Imagine if we whiff the Metal Energy next turn and we don't GX again. Okay, hopefully it's not gonna be possible for him to get a knockout right here, right? Yeah, off of 3 cards he cannot. Oh my god. Please don't get 3 basic Pokemon, please. No. Don't tell me. Don't tell me my ADP is going down, please. Don't tell me my ADP is going down, please. Oh my gosh. I was sure my ADP was going down. Okay, there's a metal. Let's play these just to try and mess with him. Never mind. Let's just research. The Oricorio will be very helpful here. Will be very, very helpful. Okay, so I'm gonna keep all these cards now. And I just GX. So I have an attack, right? I do have an attack here. Well, actually, no, I don't. I'm gonna need a switching card. I'm actually going to need a switching card. I'm gonna need a balloon or one of my 2 switches. So getting those switches earlier on hurts us, right? It hurts us once again. But we can still win, yeah? It comes down to the next few turns. We need to get KO on one of these guys and then KO on the other one. With Mawile and with Zacian. I'm down 1 Metal Saucer so far. This is my second one. I will only need 1 more, but I do need the Ghost effect though. So that's why I'm gonna draw first with Dance of Tribute, where I make a decision on what to commit to. And I'm gonna promote the Mawile because even an energy switch would be useful. So that energy should have gone to Mawile, I guess. That energy had gone to Mawile. I could very comfortably just go Metal Saucer, Boss, and take a KO, right? Alright, so that was literally the worst possible top deck I could have gotten. Literally the worst possible top deck I could have gotten was that Metal Saucer. Okay, can I flip heads? Oh, actually no, it's fine. Oh, I do flip heads, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's enough, right? 10 plus 30 more, so I'm doing 190. Okay, I might as well knock out the slow bro whilst I'm here. And I'll do this. Onto here, I'll attach this one. I'll do the Metal Saucer. Okay, so I'm gonna fade as much as I can. So I don't have another Metal Energy to Metal Saucer, but I have Win in hand outside of a switch, right? Outside of a switch. So I will bench this guy. And I'm just gonna Wheelie Bite. I am very susceptible to reset stamp. He already played 1 however, so the chances of getting reset stamped are lower. I could get Marnied, that's definitely true. Hopefully, like, I can draw into my Dedennes and or Crobats if I do get Marnied, and I always have 3 extra cards, right? And if they go boss, then I'm not getting Marnied. If they go boss stamp on the Oricorio, maybe that's the worst case scenario. But I feel like it's more tempting to go after the Mawile. We'll see, we'll see. If my opponent doesn't attack my hand, then I'm fairly certain. Well, I'm not fairly certain. There is always a chance you can whiff, right? Always a chance you can whiff. But it's unlikely, right? I thin one card with a Cherish. I also thin the Dedenne with Quick Ball. And then I boss, then I draw 6. Then there's a Marnie. Then I draw 3 more with a Oricorio. Okay. So all of this gets put to the bottom of the deck, the Metal Saucer being the key card. If I had been able to use the Metal Saucer, I'd be fairly certain I could win. Okay, my deck will get shuffled now of the Cherish. I will data change immediately. I also have a catcher, so just a 50% chance that I can already just attack, right? And take the knockout so I can research for the Saucer instead of having to boss. So we'll see. We'll see. This is how the game always goes. If I had gone for that Energy Switch before, I might have had a slightly better chance. I don't know. It wasn't guaranteed though, that's the thing. It wasn't guaranteed. Okay, that's really useful. Okay, let's do this. Okay, that puts a lot of pressure off of my draws, right? Now I just need Saucer. Rather than boss, Saucer. And I can still research, right? Which is huge. That's not it. That's absolutely not it. Okay, I just data changed, right? Therefore, I only have, wow. Okay, we're gonna draw 3. I need research or Saucer. Saucer does it, there we go. Okay, so I didn't boss. Yeah, I didn't boss, and I still have a Oricorio, I guess. I did boss her to give myself the option to research, so 1 extra card off of the Crobat in exchange for the possibility to research. I still had Crobat and Oricorio as well, so yeah, this is what the deck usually does. You know, even alternatives who can 1 KO ADP most of the time, you can still beat by taking 2 knockouts after they take that knockout. So decks are always against time, against this deck. So let's try one more. Yeah, I feel like the first 2 games were definitely very underwhelming in terms of how we drew, and we missed the crucial turns to just... I mean, the Charizard VMAX honestly was going to be a problem. The Charizard VMAX was going to be a problem, but the ADP mirror match, we 100% should have won that. Okay, terrible hand. Terrible starting hand. Possibly against the mirror match based on the Arceus leaves. Though not guaranteed, of course. Now there's a 50% chance, well 33% chance this is a mirror match. That pretty much confirms the mirror match. The opponent playing a fully golden deck versus my atrocious hand. ADP, yeah, golden, rainbow, golden. This is a fully maxed blinked out deck. My opponent, the fully bling master. Stadium doesn't matter. So playing an unorthodox-ish list with the stadium. Stadiums are becoming more important though, for sure, because of power plants and the giant hearts that all the fire decks use. Okay, so just Intrepid Swords, but I mean with this hand that I have right now, yeah. Yeah, and I'm still dead drawing. I have 3 of my 4 bosses in my hand. Like if I somehow top deck Energy Switch, I'm not in a bad spot. Like I'm still in trouble for sure. Ooh. Well, I mean now I have to hope she whiffs Water Energy, which doesn't seem likely. Crushing Hammer, not the end of the world if she flips heads. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. See an Oranguru. So she plays Oranguru, Crushing Hammers, Marnie, Stadium. Not Rainbow Rare Dedenne though. Doesn't whiff, they never whiff. Okay, I need a big research here. I'm gonna need Switch, Metal Saucer, Energy Switch. That's not it. That's one of the outs I needed, making it less likely that I pull this off. Yeah, it's never gonna happen. Absolutely never gonna happen. Okay. So what if I get a KO though? What if I get a KO on this Zacian? And she somehow doesn't have boss. That's not gonna happen. Okay. No, I needed Balloon and ADP. Okay, well I can still pull it off, right? I can still pull it off. I need a magical Crobat. Need an absolutely magical Crobat here. Switch and Energy Switch. No, so close. Come on. I'm useless at this game. I'm useless at drawing the cards that I need. Ugh, this is so frustrating. I mean, she's down 2 switches, so maybe? We need her to whip 2 turns though. It's so unlikely. And she just has to switch. Don't have boss? How do people fit everything and still draw well? Like I don't know, let's see. I just draw 3 bosses in my initial hand. That's my problem. Okay, that's good. The Marty's annoying because it takes away my water and takes away my energy switch, but at least she's not getting a KO. Okay, well, nah, this is okay. Whoever she doesn't power up, I'm gonna boss the other person then. I'm just playing not to lose at this point though. Like, there's absolutely no way I win this game. Absolutely no way I win this game. Not when she's already GX'd and has 6 energy in play versus this hand with absolutely nothing going on for me. Oh my god. Maybe I should have retreated into the other station. Please don't have any more energy. No, you obviously have. Why do you play 3 Marnies? Why? Why do people do that? I'm 100% dead here. Like, I might have bought myself 1 turn. Three losses where I never got to GX on turn 2. Simple as that. Simple as that. Oh, she fails it. Does that mean she's out of energy? Probably not, right? Probably just means she has it in hand. She's down only 1 saucer. Yeah, like, oh. Okay. Okay, well, ADP is a great deck, as you saw, right, in the first game. And the fourth game, it's just my luck. There's no other explanation. There's absolutely no other explanation. I draw like crap. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I keep getting outskilled by luck. Anyways, that will be all from me. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's surprise video. Hopefully that went much better than what just happened right now. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.